In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a project for a client in Basecamp. We'll walk through this from the very beginning, so even if you're new to Basecamp, you'll be able to follow along and set things up confidently for your client work. First, log into your Basecamp account using your usual login details. Once you're in, you'll land on your home screen or a list of your existing projects. Here, look for the button that says New Project or Make a New Project. This option is usually only visible to account owners and administrators, so if you don't see it, you may need someone with higher permissions to create the project for you. When you click to create a new project, you'll be asked to give it a name. Choose a clear, descriptive title that instantly tells everyone what the project is about. For example, Client Name Website Redesign is much more helpful than something vague like New Project. Good naming makes it easier to stay organized, especially if you manage multiple clients. Next, add a description. This is your chance to outline the project's purpose and main goals. Briefly explain what you're working on, what success looks like, and any key details your team or client should know from day one. A well-written description sets expectations and reduces confusion later. You'll then choose the project type. Basecamp typically gives you options like Invite Only for tighter access control, or All Access if you want broader visibility across your organization. If you're working on a client project that includes sensitive information, Invite Only is usually the safer choice because you decide exactly who can see what. After that, select the tools you want to use in this project. Basecamp offers things like to-dos, a message board, docs and files, and a schedule. Think about how you and your client like to collaborate. Maybe you'll use to-dos for task tracking, the message board for announcements, and docs and files to store assets and documents. You can always adjust these tools later, so don't worry about getting it perfect the first time. When everything looks good, click Create this project. Basecamp will spin up the new space with your chosen settings and tools. Now that the project exists, it's time to enable client access. Inside your new project, look for an option like Invite More People or go into the project's settings. Here, you should see an option to enable Work with Clients or a dedicated client section. Turn this on so the project is configured specifically for client collaboration. Once client features are enabled, you can invite your client directly. Start typing their name or email address into the invite field. Double-check that you're using the correct email and then send the invitation. Your client will receive an email prompting them to join the project, and once they accept, they'll be able to access the areas you've set up for them. And that's all there is to it. You've created a Basecamp project, configured it for client work, and invited your client to collaborate.